Hola, and welcome back to Kim at Home. Let's make a candle. I mean, really, this should probably be on a low setting, but I'm trying to get it heated up quickly. There are a few things that animals and insects do not like the smell of, so I am gonna hook it up in this candle that I'm making with some coffee and some clove. It's almost melted down. I wanna melt it down, that way I can get that wick so I can reuse it. All right, in both jars, we're gonna put some cloves. Shout out to my mom, because I didn't have any. This one is called Christmas wreath. You can't really see it because it's kind of like taken off, but pine sol is a big thing that bugs do not like. This has pine smell in it, so I'm gonna put lots of drops in here, and I'm gonna put the thyme in them both. Rosemary is another essential oil that bugs and some animals do not like. And of course, lemon. And then we have some cinnamon bark. Ants really hate cinnamon. I'm gonna put a little bit of the vanilla extract. I got this instant coffee from Dollar Tree today, so we're gonna put some instant coffee in there as well. I have some parchment paper that I laid down here. I'm gonna get the wicks out and lay them on top of the parchment paper. I'm gonna add a little bit more essential oils on here now that it has rested a little bit, just because I want the smell to be all throughout, and then I'm gonna add the rest of the wax. Today's video is all about the outdoors, outdoor living, patio vibes, porch vibes, whatever you want. I'm just trying to show you some great hacks to keep the bugs away. So I'm about to go outside and cook on my George Foreman grill. I wanna prepare my garage. The first thing I'm gonna do is put this pine saw down. It's like a generic pine saw, and the bugs really dislike the smell of pine. Another hack is the burning coffee hack. Not sure if you're aware of that or not, but it definitely keeps all of the mosquitoes away, and the flies don't really like the smell of burning coffee either. I mean, I really don't myself. You only want it to smoke like this. This is another trap that I set up for bugs. This is for the bugs in the house. Now all this is apple cider vinegar and fruit, and then there's a little hole in there. It's for the gnats, because the gnats are crazy. The first thing that will be going on the George Foreman grill is the asparagus. Shout out to all my people on here who love asparagus, because I'm telling you one thing, I could probably eat it at least once a week. You just gotta trust it, right? Don't have to be scary. You just gotta fall. Here are the seasonings I'll be using to spice up my asparagus. It is going to be so good. So we'll be using a lot of the same similar seasonings for the steak as well, with an additional few things.
I see you hesitating while you're waiting, like somebody's gonna give it to you. You gotta chase it, gotta believe it, you gotta go get it.
The best time to clean your grill off is when it's hot. This was already cleaned, obviously, but I wanted to like scrape it down just a little bit more, just to make sure that there were no any kind of spots. I don't even know how to talk. You know exactly what I'm saying. Since I'm outside, I decided to walk around back to take my roses out of the sun. My roses got eaten up by bugs, y'all. So I had to like put a lot of diatomaceous earth down. And so now some of them are coming back in. I have to repot the hydrangeas, and then that's my fire bush. I might have to give that to my parents because it's gonna get big. Even though it's a mini, it's not called a fire bush though. It's called a burning bush. Those keep the mosquitoes away. All right, so now let's check on our asparagus. Ooh, look at the char on those. So in case you're new and haven't already been able to tell, Kim does not do bugs, okay? Period, point blank. I'm always trying to find a hack to keep them away from me. And I will say, I'm probably one of the only people in my family that have not been bit by mosquitoes this year. I'm trying to live bug-free up in these streets, okay? So let me tell you the biggest benefit as to why I like to make food on a Blackstone or a George Foreman grill. The food gets done quicker, and your girl likes to eat. As I previously stated, it's good to clean this off when it's hot, and before I take it in the house, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. My station is clean now, and I will say between the candle, the burning of the coffee, and the pine saw, oh my gosh, it really worked. I'll tell you, I really think it was the coffee. And I think it was a little bit of this too, because y'all saw me make that and it worked really well. So definitely try that out while you're outdoors. Have to let me know below in the comments if you use 2 of those to wash your dishes as well. First of all, I have an addiction to lip gloss, don't judge me, but I don't have to clean off the stove or anything. I have this wrapped up really tight because of the gnats. What I'm gonna do is put it in the microwave with this, because yesterday we put food in the microwave and the gnats were in the microwave. So let's put this in here and let that food cool down, and then we can put it in the refrigerator. These gnats are getting on my nerves. I wanna hold on to that you are saying. I was ready for a kiss when you said it right. Stay with me. You'll have to let me know below in the comments how often you clean your sink off. I'm getting this sink cleaned out with some yellow Mr. Clean disinfectant and some blue Dawn dish soap. I'm also going to pour some bleach down the sink because that helps kill the gnat's nest. Ooh, that was a tongue twister. Here's my lunch. Doesn't that look good? I'll put some barbecue sauce on the steak. Ooh wee, it is seasoned to perfection. I'm gonna make some Blackberry Crumble. The first thing I'm gonna do is put some brown sugar in my blackberries in these little containers. Just gonna line them up. Definitely keep a piece of bread in your brown sugar. It's great for preservation. So I will stir this up a little bit. I don't want to mash it, I just want to stir it. So they should just be covered, just like the way that they are is completely fine. And don't worry about them sticking, because we're going to put lots of butter, because everything is much better with butter. We're going to take some cubes of butter. I use salted butter, and we're going to put it in this bowl. I will say, when you're baking, most recipes call for unsalted butter, but I don't believe in buying unsalted butter. I'm just saying. So the next thing I'm going to put in here is some vanilla and then a little bit of lemon extract. I just did a couple drops because it like spilled from the lid. So hopefully you saw that. I'm going to add some salt. I'm going to add some sugar. Did I mention I typically don't measure anything? I'm going to add some cinnamon. I'm gonna add some flour. I'm gonna smash it all together. Do the crumble to your liking. This is great for me. And now we're gonna transpose it into the dish. Oven's on 375 and these will cook for about 20 minutes. The baking time was about a total of 25 minutes, and I'm gonna tell you what, it was so good. It smelled amazing. Check it out. It's the next day. I was rolling in like Batman or a Bolt or something. I don't know. Anyway, I have some items in my garage that I need to transfer over. It's like overflow items. I need to transfer them from the garage to the pantry, straighten up the pantry a little bit, and fight all the gnats that are in here. I've set several traps, but it's like they're baby kids. They don't die, they multiply. It's annoying. Let me know below in the comments where you store your overflow items. I will say my home is a very good space. It's very spacious. What they were skimpy on is closet space. I think my pantry is a great size, but like our closets are very small. There's not a lot of room for storage, which is why my garage looks the way that it does. So I'm wiping this down with the yellow Mr. Clean disinfectant. If you've never used the yellow Mr. Clean disinfectant, you definitely should try it. It smells so good. Surprise, surprise, I'm surprised it was not as dirty. So now I'm just gonna put all of this stuff back into here. It did not take me long at all. To be honest with you, I try to do this as much as I possibly can, like once a month or so, just to kind of straighten things up every, a little bit. I do not need it to be Pinterest perfect like some of these other people, because that's not realistic for us in our home. This is realistic right here, where everybody knows where all the items are.
Don't speak, there's no need for you talking. Calling the highest sky. I ain't got the urge to.
One less thing on my to-do list. So I had these soaking in water and vinegar, and now they are all clean and they were draining. I'm gonna cut them on the cutting board, and then I'm gonna put them in the freezer because I'm not making them today. I'll make them like later on this week, but I don't want them to go bad. I always take that first layer off and then go from there. You'll have to let me know how you conserve your veggies. Listen, I wanted to make sure that was not a worm. It's easier to get that first layer off when you cut it. Yeah, see, I'm not liking how that's looking, and I'm not gonna eat that because that don't look right.
Rocks on the solid bottom, calling the white lines. No one wins this broken lotto. It's just me and the silent cry. I've grown tired of wasting.
Vacuum lines are beautiful.
These loose strings.
So this pot right here, I need to take it in the backyard. You see that these are closed because it is 97 degrees outside. But let me open them up. This is what my patio is looking like. I have a patio hack for the weeds, and I also need to replant the hydrangea, if you can see that over there. But like I said, it's really hot, so I don't want to go out there right now. The last thing on my to-do list is to get this stand all the way together. I have some things in here that don't even belong in here. I think I'm gonna handle that because I legit have 7 minutes left on my lunch break. Spray paint this because I cannot figure out what color I want it. Leave a comment down below, let me know what you think. If you say gold, I won't use gold. I don't like gold in my home at all, so yeah. Y'all know I like to hide stuff, right? So let me show you some of these pictures. I absolutely love this. Okay, so in my half bath, I'm gonna take you to my half bath now. Right after I put this back, let me turn the light on. Okay, let's put this back. I just hang it right here on this nail. Okay, so this is my half bath. This is the only bathroom in the house that we have not done anything to. It definitely needs some work. The vibe that I'm going for, you see how crooked this is? But that's okay, because guess what? I am thankful that it works. It's about being thankful for what you have and putting it to use, right? So I'm putting this to use and I'm thankful for it. At any rate, the vibe that I'm going for in here, it took me a long time to figure out what I wanted to go for, and I finally decided it's like a moody cottage, dark, shabby chic vibe. All of this is gonna be changed. And I'm trying to figure out how to go about doing that. So I started off with the print that I showed you. I have a couple other prints that I didn't show you. As far as like whatever paint or wallpaper I put on the wall, if you have any suggestions, let me know. I love this view of my living room, but it's funny because I'm watching TV, and when I look at the TV through the camera, the TV is like a different color. I don't know what that's all about. So before I get back upstairs into my office, into work, I just want to say thank you so much for being here. Today's video was all about me getting some things done that I needed to get done. Basically, that was it. I did take a break last week. You gotta have a mental health break. Like, listen to your body. If you're tired, if you're exhausted, whatever the case may be, sometimes you just have to take off. So that is why I took off last week. But I don't want to leave without saying I appreciate you so much. I'm so thankful that you are here. Whatever it is that you do decide to do in your life, just try to do it with kindness and love. We all have a path. We all have a walk. All of our walks are going to be different. That's what makes us unique as human. We are stronger when we come together. Definitely go out there and love on someone. Treat someone with kindness. Show them love. You may be the only person that they see that day that is going to change them from doing bad things to themselves, and you know exactly what I'm talking about, but I can't say it on YouTube. So just go show love, show kindness to people. It doesn't cost a thing at all whatsoever. I just hear the most rude comments from people, and I'm like thinking to myself, why did you even need to make that comment? Does it really make you feel better? And for those of you that it does make feel better when you make rude comments, get some self-awareness, get yourself together, start healing, because that's coming from a place that needs to be healed. Whatever the situation is, start working on it, because you deserve that. You're worthy of that. You are enough. I need you to know that. Thanks for watching though. Like, I really appreciate you, and I hope you have an amazing day.